Mhm. Respected friends, salutations. Welcome you all. Lots of appreciations for you and from my side personally, lot of gratitudes. One thing continuously doing sadhana is the goal. To achieve that, at this moment, we are training ourselves by doing more than one variety of sadhana, but all are sadhanas only. All are to tune to the truth only, reality only. We are doing every day in our this 1 hour class, whether it is our Vedic chanting, whether it is our common sense thought, whether it is mantrocharana, shanti mantras, whether it is sankalpa or our Upanishad Parayanam, Upanishad Adhyanam. Me, Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, bless us to become ourselves aware of, improving our own various layers of Vyaktitva, our personality, so that inside outside we are a fulfilled being. First aspect, Veda Parayanam, Chandogya Upanishad, Chaturtho Dhyayaha. Sixth, seventh khandas we have done yesterday. Let us do the eighth one. Om अथ वेदपारायणम् सामवेदीय छान्दोग्योपनिषद् अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः अष्टमखण्डः ॐ ॐ मद्गुष्टे पादं वक्तेति ॐ मद्गुष्टे पादं वक्तेति सहस्रो भूते गा अभिप्रस्थापयाञ्चकार सहस्रो भूते. Just 2 minutes. Om. Om Madguste Padam Vakteti. Om Madguste Padam Vakteti. Saha Shobhute Ga Aviprastapayan Chakara. Saha Shobhute Ga Aviprastapayan Chakara. Ta yatra abhisayam babhuvuh ता यत्र अभिसायं बभूवुः तत्र अग्निम् उपसमाधाय तत्र अग्निम् उपसमाधाय गा उपरुध्य समिधम् आधाय पश्चात् अग्नेः प्राङ् उपोपविवेश पश्चात् अग्नेः प्राङ् उपोपविवेश तम् मद्गुरुपनिपत्य तम मद्गुरुपनिपत्य अभ्युवाद अभ्युवाद सत्यकाम इति सत्यकाम इति भगव इति तम प्रतिशुश्राव भगव इति तम प्रतिशुश्राव ब्रह्मणः सौम्य ते पादं ब्रवाणि इति ब्रह्मणः सौम्य ते पादं ब्रवाणि इति ब्रवीतु मे भगवान् इति ब्रवीतु मे भगवान् इति तस्मै होवाच प्राणः कला चक्षुः कला प्राणः कला चक्षुः कला श्रोत्रं कला मनः कला श्रोत्रं कला मनः कला एष वै सौम्य चतुष्कलः एष वै सौम्य चतुष्कलः पादो ब्रह्मण आयतनवान् नाम स य एतम् एवं विद्वान् स य एतमेवं विद्वान् चतुष्कलं पादं ब्रह्मणः आयतनवान् इति उपास्ते आयतनवान् इति उपास्ते आयतनवान् अस्मिन् लोके भवति आयतनवान् अस्मिन् लोके भवति आयतनवतोः लोकान् जयति आयतनवतोः लोकान् जयति य एतमेवं विद्वान् चतुष्कलं पादं ब्रह्मणः आयतनवान् इति उपास्ते ब्रह्मणः आयतनवान् इति उपास्ते अथ अष्टमः खण्डः मद्गुष्टे पादं वक्तेति सहस्रोभूते गा अभि प्रस्थापयान् चकार ता यत्र अभि सायं बभूवुः तत्र अग्निम् उपसमाधाय गा उपरुध्य समिधम् आधाय पश्चाद अग्नेः प्रांग उपोपविवेश तम मद्गुरुपनिपत्य अभ्युवाद सत्यकाम इति भगव इति तम प्रतिशुश्राव ब्रह्मणः सौम्य ते पादं ब्रवाणि इति ब्रवीतु मे भगवान् इति तस्मै होवाच प्राणः कला चक्षुः कला श्रोत्रं कला मनः कला एष वै सौम्य चतुष्कलः पादः ब्रह्मणः आयतनवान् नाम स य एतम् एवं विद्वान् चतुष्कलं पादं ब्रह्मणः आयतनवान् इति उपास्ते. आयतनवान् अस्मिन् लोके भवति. आयतनवतोः लोकान् जयति य एतमेवं विद्वान् चतुष्कलं पादं ब्रह्मणः आयतनवान् इति उपास्ते. वेदपारायणं. Simple common sense thought today कि no action goes without giving its consequence result. This thought be not forgotten in even a moment. हर कर्म अपना अवश्य फल देगा ही. Keeping this in mind, increasing our alertness level. Only two things. First is avoid doing bad to others, kaya, vacha, manasa, because that will incur sin, going to trouble us definitely. Along with troubling us, giving us dukkha adi, those dushkarma, papa karma will so much obstruct us on our adhyatmic sadhana. Simple thing, but essential thing. Therefore, avoid doing bad to others. That's it. Physically, vocally, mentally. बस हमने डिसाइड कर लिया. We don't harm others. We don't do bad to others. It's a sin. It will give me back its result. Dukkha and not allowing me to do my sadhana. No such important things unless we firmly decide. Unless we become extremely careful, no, we will never be fruitful sadhakas. Means sadhakas with getting the fruits, the results. हो गया बस. हम्म. प्राण हानि हो तो भी हमें दूसरों के लिए बुरा नहीं करना. बट प्राण हानि तक तो कोई होते ही नहीं. That type of situation never comes in our life. For small little benefits, small little ego satisfactions, mainly ego satisfaction, that we do harm to others. That ego, that I should be knower, that I have to be supreme. All this, 1, 2, 3, हजारों ऐसे बेवकूफ वाले थॉट्स होते हैं मन में. For the sake of that, we harm others. And also our kama shakti, bhoga shakti, that also prompts us to do harm to others. Kaya, vacha, mansa, buddhya, ahankareण. Conscious बनकर नहीं करेंगे. Alert all the time. Oh, that person is coming. I have to interact. Let me see to it that that person is not harmed. So let my welcoming be respectful. Offerings be respectful. Discussion be respectful. Mm. Even if something is wrong said or proposed by that person, let me reply decently without harming him. If he is allowing it to, making it to become argument, he or she, namaste, go from there. Because if I stay, I may lose control, I may harm. Isn't it? I may lose control. Isn't it? In this way, few thoughts given. Think more. How to see that we don't incur sin by harming others. We do not do that. Harm to whom? Big question. Start with human beings. Simultaneously, no human being troubled by me. Then also the Pashu Jati. क्यों उसको harm कर? पक्षी जाति, वनस्पति जाति, है ना? जानबूझकर harm नहीं करे किसी को. Nature, let us not harm. Like this, the Adhisthana Devatas are there. किसी को हमें disappoint नहीं करना, दुखी नहीं करना. We are not here definitely to fulfill their demands, desires, if they are adharmic, etc. That part is different. We don't allow others unnecessarily to trouble us. That's there. उसके साथ साथ from our side, no, conscious, है ना? The addition of papa adharma be stopped completely, isn't it? Then the second one, if possible, do some seva, punya, again, kaya, vacha, manasa, to all of them. You know, going sometimes out of our comfort zone. Duties karna hai. But other comfort zone, relaxing times, which we misuse for bhoga, वो time में we can help others. That is a good thing. Punya. That again, because every karma has to give result, that also gives us result. It's good. So instead of dukkha, the shanti, sukha, they all will come. हो सके तो काया वाचा मनसा सेवा पुण्य. Conscious, isn't it? It can be small ones to begin with, big ones if possible. Okay. So while being alert in these two things of not doing papa, of harming others, doing good to others, main goal should not be forgotten. हमें पाप पुण्य दुख सुख इत्यादि में नहीं फंसना है. Our main sadhana is just to go beyond all this by reaching to the core, reaching to the substratum, reaching to the reality. That we have to increase. When that is increased in us and it is demanding more and more attention, isn't it? चाहता तो है spirituality. When the demand to attend to it is more and more, even this punya also slowly replace it for sadhana. Whenever sadhana we are not able to do, cannot do, punya karo. Punya bhi sadhana. But whenever convenience is there for sadhana, demand is there for sadhana, be on that job. Don't make the mind extroverted bahirmukha by any of these promptings, even to do punya. That's the meaning of sarma dharman punyan parityajya ityadi. But no way We give chance to ourselves to do bad, to do the पाप. वो तो फिर धीरे धीरे इतना हमें कॉन्शियस केयरफुल होकर निकाल देना चाहिए बस. Isn't it? I am an ego. For my satisfaction, these are the ways I am harming others. This ego itself I have to transcend. Then how can I strengthen it? By giving it what it is asking. Satisfaction by harming others. I will not do that alertness. है ना? ओके. वो भी फिर डिटैचमेंट हो तो ही होता है. जब अटैचमेंट है, फेमिलियरिटी है, when we try to do good to others, in that bad happens. Because what we think good may not be received by them that way, even though it is good. You know, we can't insist because that person doesn't want. Like doctor treating patient is good, but if the patient doesn't want to get treated, जबरदस्ती जाकर करेंगे क्या? That jiva doesn't want it, but it is good, It is good, but he doesn't want for whatever his reasons. ऐसे alertness. ओके. धीरे धीरे अपने जीवन से पूरा ये पाप आदि कर्म निकल जाना है. पुण्य धर्म कॉन्शियसली. लेटर ऑन मोर एंड मोर साधना करो. What is sadhana? Going beyond upadhis to realize the nirupadhika Brahma. Nothing other than this can be called as true sadhana for moksha. They can be sadhanas for something else, and that something else is bandhana only. You and I, the students of Upanishads, have heard hundreds of times. After this much listening to, if we think somewhere else is moksha, other than Paramatma Anubhuti, what to talk about? We have not done sufficient manana chintan of what we heard. We have not taken it to the heart, seriously, sincerely. Our coming to the classes was of various reasons other than real जिज्ञासा. जिज्ञासु तो जानना चाहता है ना, उसको जानकारी मुख्य विषय का मिलना चाहिए. All other जानकारी, knowledge is only after this first one. That through the Paramatma Anubhuti there is moksha. First thing that, then how to achieve it, where is he, what are the inner outer sadhana, ये सब जानकारी तो बात की बात है ना. And we are not interested in all this jankari and doing sadhana only because the first thing is not clear, that I have to know the reality, and in that only there is mukti. ये नहीं है, इसलिए we are. Sometimes that thought comes, but it is not as intense as it is expected. तीव्रता कहते हैं ना, तीव्रता चाहिए. नहीं है से है में आना है में से तीव्र होना है. What? That the knowing of the self alone is moksha, and that alone I have to do. Then how to do, what to do? Tivrata. Right now only let us pray to Lord. Give us Tivra Moksha, Tivra Jignasa. That we are putting Tivra Parishrama to know exactly what are the things to be done and avoided. And give us such a Tivrata that we are 100% doing it. Both avoiding what's to be avoided, doing what's to be done. outside as well as inside. Actually, Shubhecha, Tivra, Shubha Icha. So these three things remember in mind. Avoid bad, do the good, go beyond both of them to involve more and more in the main sadhana. Our sadhana is how much I am going beyond the upadhis in my identity and discovering my identity with the self, which is when we begin, then we know the difficulties in it, etc. And when we know them, we know also how to sort out. सारा शास्त्रों में भरा हुआ दिया गया है. They will be revealed to us when we start becoming interested. Like the Prakriti has so many things to offer, but we never tried it to know it, so it never revealed. Once the scientists started, then the Mother Nature started giving all the great things. So too the Shruti Mata will reveal. Already is revealing the sadhanas, provided we are Tivra interested. So these three are today's common sense thought. Thank you. We'll stop it there. We'll go to our third aspect of mantrocharana. I'll take a minute break. Krishna Vasudeva. Today's mantra will be Bhagavan Ganesha. Most of us know it. Any temple we go, Pujari first chants this, we listen from him. But today we will know its meaning, and with the meaning we will chant it. The mantra is Gajananam Bhuta Ganadhi Sevitam Kapitha Jambofala Sar Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinasha Karanam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam. What a beautiful mantra. So, anytime when you see that such slokas, as we are learning every day, Kriya Pada first you catch. So, what is Kriya there? Namami. I am saluting. Then whom, how, why, these are the subsequent things. To whom we are saluting? Ganapati. Why? Because he is worthy of. Why? From him, these things we want. How? By doing upasana, by doing sharanagati, by bowing down at his feet. These are the answers to whom, what, how, why. What is salutation? Whom is Ganapati? Why is these reasons? How is this thing? So, Namami. That Namami goes with all the words. So, Gajananam Namami. The one has got the Anana face like that of elephant. All the story you can know. Nama. Bhuta Gana Adi Sevitam. So Bhuta Sevitam, Gana Sevitam. Adi, etc. और भूत गणास. सो द भूत गण है तो शिव भी गण है, दूसरे भी गण है. गण मीन्स ग्रुप ऑफ. सो वेराइटी ऑफ द ग्रुप्स ऑफ beings do his upasana, his seva, are under his command. Yesterday we saw, no? Where has it come? In, I think, Skanda Purana. That Ganapati is the made leader in that and all others. It was so beautiful. If little bit I may go here and there now. कि 3.5 करोड़ तीर्थ क्षेत्र वहां है. In that Prabhasa Kshetra said. And then the directions are told. This, that, this, and central. In the central portion, I think, Ganapati is leading 1.5 crores of Tirtha Kshetras to make that place divine. I'm trying to explain. Bhutagana Adi Sevita. It's order to all Bhutaganas by Lord Shiva that they should serve Ganapati. And Ganapati is not getting the services sitting at one place eating. No. He serves the world in turn. They have personal projects. Those only who have not realized the infinite blissful self consider themselves to be Jiva, that they have some purpose in the world for the Upadhi. They are selfish. All the Devata, Rishi, Muni, they are in the infinite bliss of this self. तो उनको अपने लिए कुछ चाहिए नहीं होता. So they in turn serve the world. So all the Bhutaganas are serving him. Gajananam Bhutaganadi Sepita. Third, Kapitta Jambufala Sara Bhakshanam. Bhakshanam consumer of so many things for his life. But these two are liked by him because of this elephant head, etc. Kapitta Phala and Jambu Phala. Sara. Sara Bhakshanam because his head is elephant, but not the body and stomach. So Kapitta Phala is, है ना, क्या कहते हैं, the wood apple it's called in English. Even elephant apple, इतना बड़ा minimum, brownish, that greenish brown color. Inside the pulp is brown color. Like somewhat बेल का फल, बेल थोड़ा होता है. This one. And the taste is sour sweet inside. Kapitta phala. That is available nowadays. Many people are doing that business of people ready लगा के उसका भी वो जूस निकाल के फल निकाल के देते हैं. You can see that business. Kapitta phala. Jambu phala, you all know. The kala jamun. The small, not the gulab jamun. The kala jamun ही कहते हैं ना. Jambu phal. In Bhumi, these phalas are, trees are so freely grown. That's why it is called Jambu Deepa. Jambu Vruksha hai, इसलिए Jambu Dweep. So, Ganapati Bhagavan likes, along with so many, these two fruits. So, keep offering them to him. Kapitha Jambu Phala Sarava. Then, its medical properties, then the hardness of the fruit, how we, then that's all, you, homework to you. So, I am mentally offering these fruits to him as Naivedya. Uma Sutam, the son of goddess Uma. Shoka Vinasha Karanam. This is what is the purpose. He is a Karanam for the Vinasha, destruction of all Shoka, which we want. जीव में एक शोक नहीं होना. No type of Shoka, Dukkha, sadness, misery, frustration. Namahami. I salute. Vigneshwara, of the remover of all the Vignas, Pada Pankajam, the lotus feet of Ganapati. See, this mantra, Namami Vigneshwara Padmangajam, gives us an idea of meditating on the lotus like feet of Ganapati and do salutations, having done the puja. So, Bhagavan, Samula, Shoka, and Vigna Nirmulana, please do for me. You are the Vigna Vinayak, and you are also Shoka Nivarana Karana. So, in this way, this beautiful mantra, chant 3-4 times. देखते हैं कितना शक्ति होगा. स्टार्ट. ओम गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं फलसारभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्. ओम गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बो फलसारभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्. Beautiful. Om गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बो फलसारभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। ॐ गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। ॐ सेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्। ॐ गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्। ॐ श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गङ्गणपतये वरवरद सर्वजनं मे वशमानय स्वाहा। ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। Remember, so we can make it a habit of chanting these mantras and keep invoking their krupa for our safety, security, spirituality. A very healthy, good habit. See, our devilish mind doesn't allow us to do this simplest but most beneficial thing also of being friendly with our rishis, our gurus, these devatas. Just one puja, one salutation, one stotra, one prayer. करते जाओ भाई. That attitude, that vyaktitva has to come in us. And then to this Ganapati, through this and other mantras, if we express our deepest devotion and surrender, so he will take full charge of setting our life of all its aspects. We have seen that in the Ganesha Bhujanga Prayata Stotra. Ganeshe Vibhau Prasanne Durlabham Kim. The Vibhu Ganesha, when he is prasanna, what is Durlabha for us? Everything, including moksha. Thank you. Om, Om, Om. Namo Brahmadibhyo. Yerime Gurubihi. Shankaram Shankaracharyam. Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam. Shruti Smriti Purananam. Palayama. Brahmanandam Paramasukadam. Parabrahmane Shruti MAATRE. समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरु संकल्प तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनमस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं राम मंदिरवत् समस्त मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति देश निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादि द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः धर्म मोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सु संप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम पारायणम पंचमोऽध्यायः 789। ओम गुणान्वयो यः कृतस्य तस्यैव स च उपभोक्ता स विश्वरूपस्त्रिगुणस्त्रिवर्त्मा प्राणादिपः संचरति स्वकर्मभिः अंगुष्ठमात्रो रवितुल्यरूपः संकल्पाहंकार समन्वितो यः बुद्धिर्गुणेनात्मगुणेन चैव आराग्रमात्रो हि अपरोऽपि दृष्टः बालाग्र शतभागस्य शतधा कल्पितस्य च भागो जीवः स विज्ञेयः स चानन्त्याय कल्पते. Mantravacharana. We have done now our sixth chapter. Seventh mantra we saw yesterday, respected friends. We have known him. When we have known him, we found him to be this, this, this. This is a report of those jnanis jivan muktas regarding that Paramatma in this mantra 7. What is it? Tameshwaranam paramam maheshwaram tam devatanam paramam cha daivatam. Then Patim patinam paramam parastad vidama devam bhuvanesham idyam. So tam devam vidama. Main sentence is we have realized that divinity. Once we have realized him, we saw, we found that all other expressions are his expressions only, and he is the supreme ruler, controller, governor of all of them for the Srishti Prakriya, but he himself, in himself. So, such is the understanding we have to have about reality. This should help us in increasing our single pointed respect, reverence to him. Then it should, knowing him, recognizing him, reaching him. Then we ask question, who is, what is, where is. Finally, the Lord is realized as Satchidananda Brahma in the heart only. All these are his tatastha lakshanas from the Jagat which we see from that standpoint. But in that way, recognizing the Lord is neither beneficial nor complete recognition. Beneficial means moksha to nahi dega. Realizing the Lord as the self alone gives moksha. उसमें कोई doubt कभी नहीं होना चाहिए. Only a Vedanti or Advaita Vedanti, Adhyana Karta student alone can grasp. Okay. So then why all these mentionings? For our respect, reverence, gratitude towards him should grow, become single pointed. So you worship so many Ishwaras in this world who are helping you in this or that. But for all the Ishwaras, he is Parama Ishwara. Then how much must be our respect to him? That's the idea. So to Devatanam Paramam Daivatam. So he is Parama Daivata. So when we do the upasana of so many devatas, why not that Parama Devata? So remember, including him in our upasana or our remembrance is said here, not the exclusion of the other devatas and Ishwaras. And when we say that Parama Devata Paramatma and therefore tune to him, that doesn't say that therefore fight with Indra Adi. No, no, no. They are the executing people. Like make friends with the boss in a office if it is said. Does it mean that with others you fight? Isn't it? No. फाइल वापस करने वाला बॉस तो नहीं है, वो तो क्लर्क ही करेगा. We are held up at the clerk level. We are told to be friend with the officer. When we are friend with him, all works will happen easily. And at every level, they love us. अरे ये तो बड़े बॉस के दोस्त है करके बाकी लोग भी हमारा काम फटाफट करते हैं कि नहीं. That way it is to be taken. We have missed that Lord so far. Even why that Lord, even the so-called Ishwaras, Devatas also, सुबह 20 मिनट और पूजा के टाइम में स्मरण करते हैं. Throughout the day, we consider all the people in the world, objects in the world, as the Devatas, as if they are real and they are alone capable of giving us all sukha. इनके गुलाम रहते हैं. Actually, the Lord gives me. So I ask Him only everything. And to the world, I have duties towards them. I don't anything expect from them. ऐसा जिंदगी में थोड़ा subtle है ये. If you can catch it. So to patim patinam, he is the pati of all prajapatis. Then parastat param. Parastat param, the para means the supreme final is that Maya Shakti. He is even beyond that. What is it here? Parastat. Parastat parataha aksharat paramam. So here akshara means you can talk it as the Maya which always functional, or aksharata we can attribute to the Ishvara also who akshara as regards the Jagat ka Srishti Sthitaya concern. He is even beyond that. Ananda Parabrahma. Okay, so this whole world, outer inner is run by him only, by various devatas, guided by him only. So that reality is our own self. We can realize it. Okay, Vidama Devam. How that Paramatma is to be realized and Yotanatmakam, Chaitanyatmakam consciousness. Isn't it? And see the Lord's Son. Bas, he is there with his light. All activities are happening in the presence of the light. Isn't it? So too, we put on the tube light. All the people start doing their work in the light. So too, the Agni fire, we put it in the presence of it. The food is getting cooked. These are various examples to convey to us that self is enough. The entire Srishti, Sthitila, etc. happen. Otherwise, how can consciousness do all these things? It need not do. In its presence, things happen. Surya Bhagavan is not doing. In his presence, things are happening. Subjectively also, my Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti avasthas are all happening. Because I am conscious, isn't it? In my consciousness only. Even Nidra, I consciously enter into Nidra that I want to have that joy of Nidra. In the Nidra also, the total ignorance of everything, total detachment of everything, with everything. I maintain to have a sound sleep consciously only. You understand? जानबूझकर ही हम मतलब कॉन्शियसली ही हम मन को भी इंद्रियों को भी टेक इट इनटू लयावस्था फॉर दैट जॉय ऑफ नॉन परफॉर्मेंस जॉय ऑफ relaxation to these equipments so that they recoup again. That is done consciously, याद रखो. So therefore, Deva Dyotanatmakaha Chaitanya Sarupaha. How can that Chaitanya be Ishwaranam Parameshwaram? For that question, there is the answer. In his mere presence, things happen. He need not do anything. He is not the Karta, but in his presence, things happen. Maya Dikshana. Okay, now, as was the question of Leela yesterday and the mother Saraswati today in our Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana, listen, we have not reached the consciousness level in our experience. We are at the Upaditadatma Jiva level. We see and interact with such beings only around. Therefore, कुछ करना है, उसी में खुशी है, उसी में fulfillment है. In that of notion we are. In that type of notion. Because we are in this zone. Understood? But if you go nearer to that reality, the consciousness, this karma, the karma phala, through that only sukha, with the upadhis only the sukha, is sara not required, not necessary. That will be realized. है ना. Like Leela's question today will be कि why that Paramatma चुप्पा चुप बैठने के बजाय when he is already infinitely blissful, why did he project this world? That was our question. खामखा बैठ सकते हैं. Out of frustration, many of us ask that question. है ना, ये दुनिया के रखवाले दुनिया क्यों बनाए, है ना, दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या मेरे मत काहे को दुनिया बनाई. Out of to that question, Leela ka Mother Saraswati says that it is you who are imagining that this whole creation is existing to satisfy. We told you that it is the Lord who has done through Kalpana this Srishti. Otherwise, there is no Srishti done. Brahman alone is there everywhere. That knowledge is available. Finally, the Vedanta only becomes victorious because it rejects the whole universe and establishes Advaita Brahma. तो क्यों परमात्मा ने जगत को बनाया? She asked question. नहीं बनाया. So that state of no jagat, only pure consciousness is infinitely blissful. You seek it. That's the meaning of Dyotanatmakam Devam. Okay. Then Bhuvananam Isham Bhuvana Isham. There is no Bhuvana in this universe cosmos which is not under his supervision control. Bhuvana. Okay. The Bhuvana means the 14 Bhuvanas which make one Brahmanda. The 7 lokas, 7 lokas. Like this, Ananta Koti Brahmandas, Ananta Koti Bhuvanas. Okay. At a micro level, में again in each of the Bhuvana there are so many divisions. कुछ भी कहो. Like on the Prithvi, the Sapta Khandas, 7 continents. साथ ही है ना, आप तो अभी खंड खंड नहीं किया ना इससे ज्यादा. I don't know people whatever they can do. In that again Asia Khanda is one Bhuvana. So in this then South Asia, East Asia, North Asia ऐसे भी है ना. Southeast Asia. That is again Bhuvana. India one subcontinent because of size of it. It itself is a Bhuvana. So Bharata Mata is one Bhuvana. He is the Ishvara. And within that if you divide it into the states, एक एक चीज एक भुवन है. आपका घर भी एक भुवन है, हमें बताने दो. My own mind is my भुवन. आप समझ गए? Even further, he is the Isha. Okay, Bhuvanesh. The last word is essential. We cannot miss it. Idyam Stutyam. Therefore, if at all any respect, reverence, stuti, we have to do. Gratitudes we have to express. Service we have to do. It is he only. He only. He is the in it. While doing stuti to him, do others also because practically with them you have the work. वो चलेगा. But doing stuti to others and forgetting the main one is not very good, not helpful. You know? Like I am with all disciples, devotees of Gurudev, I am friendly, but I have forgotten Gurudev. ये correct है क्या? He is the first idiom, no? He is Tutyam. First, he is the one surrendered to him. Then all are his own expressions, therefore respect all. So he is the idiom. That doesn't mean that we hate others or dislike others or disregard others or distrust. No. Everybody have their own position. We respect all. But the supremost, you cannot forget the main boss. He is the Stutyam. And in Vedanta, he alone with all his powers is expressing of all these devatas only. They consolation to us that all of them are he only. Therefore, in them you see him. So that Parabrahma only is Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, Surya, Rama, Krishna, Shiva, every रूपा वही भगवान. ऐसा करके उन्हीं का ही स्तुति करो. And then whomever we do the stuti of, that person and his qualities come into our personality. We do the stuti of this jagat. खाने से कितना मजा आता है. Therefore, the desire for the save or the value to that apple only in the mind. Because we do the stuti of it. Very gross approach, subtle approach. What is that apple independently? It is grown to the apple tree. How can the tree exist without the earth and water, etc.? And they are all given by Paramatma. Therefore, when you see the apple and remember Paramatma, then Stutya. And that Paramatma only gave the eye for me to see apple, hands to pluck it or take it. Isn't it the mouth or the teeth to chew it, the tongue to taste it, the stomach to digest it? अब यहाँ भी परमात्मा ही है जो उस सेव को कर रहा है. We are forgetting all that. In that way, in this world, from everything, when you reach to God, you are sadhana. With everything, you more and more forget God, you are mistaken. You are in ignorance. At a higher level, the whole things are only in front of us to remind about the glorious God. हर चीज जगत में भगवान का स्मरण कराने के लिए है. If somebody teaches this and if you catch it, the teaching catching are correct. Sutyam, idyam, stutyam is that Paramatma. Okay, this is how the seventh mantra. These 2-3 words we felt we are not fully satisfactorily discussed, so we touched upon them. Done. Now we go to the eighth mantra. Parameshwar ki mahatta, his glory, the glory of the glorious. Samadabhashya, Katham Maheshwaratvam. What is the meaning of Bhagavan's Maha Ishwaratva? Supreme controlling nature or ability to control, rule, govern. क्यों उनको महा ईश्वर कहते हैं? Good na question. These are the answers. Contemplate on them. Chant the mantra. Natasya karyam karanancha vidyate natat samaschabhyadikascha drishyate parasya shaktir vividaiva shruyate kriya cha. Again. Natasya karyam karanancha vidyate natat samaschabhyadikascha drishyate परास्य शक्तिर्विविधैव श्रूयते स्वाभाविकी ज्ञानबल क्रिया च. These are each of the words very pregnant. You know how much we value, respect these Upanishad Shastras. That determines how intense are our studies. That determines what we understand and how we use that understand. The whole idea is in this world only one thing which is glorious, that Paramatma. Nobody else to be worshipped or sought after or obtained, etc. ऐसा अपने बुद्धि में समझाकर मन इंद्रियों को उसी तरफ ले जाना, that is sadhana. So we'll see the meaning of this mantra with Bhashyam tomorrow. Om 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 Purnamadaha Shruti Matre Namaha Tatsat Brahma Arpanamastu. Okay, join for Gita in 2-3 minutes.